Raquel Bautista. I live in Bogota and I am 6th semester. I'm very interested in learning English language very well and interact with others. My career is focused to guide children and youngers at school, and it is very indispensable for my job because I need to understand and access information on most scientists, academics, and technology writing in English text. Giving answer to my question: how do you compare the quotation from Voyage Chase at the beginning of the charter with the purpose of linguistics? Voyage Chase's image of language as a pane of glass which linguists are trying to turn their attention to another possible metaphor for thinking about the world of linguistics. Taking as reference the quotation from Voyage Chase, the purpose of linguistics, as far as I am concerned, is to introduce people with minute details so that they can be expressed in a structured way without losing the origin of the language in all its expression. From its acquisition until its pronunciation, in which these connections make a communication in coherent way so that they contribute to its transcendence projection and contribute to the dependence between different cultures from a verbal and non-verbal language, in which the brain is involved, which establishes from the senses of the view to use some of the different lenses available to involve those of linguistics and study of the language at the mention using some lenses. What do you think some people just language with apprehensiveness is your case? Some people appreciate the study of linguistics with apprehension because it's difficult to represent a language in a concrete way before the complexity and variety of the different languages in the world. So each language reduces its according its of this structural and contextual reality, that it's by means of coding morphemes and malexemes. Scientific contribution are discovered to divide the reality in a sound manner in which, according to the location of each culture, ends up being strange. It is not my case, as I consider that the language should be used in such ways that the people who need it to communicate or are learning a certain language should be learned it correctly in a natural and safe way, so that the origin of the words can be understood. Its use should be transmitted, in my case as a teacher, in a structured way using different words so that communication is coherent and understandable. In linguistics, about correctness in language use. Yes, I do believe it is so. Science linguistics is in a chart of the study of the original language, from the way of speaking, pronunciation words, sociocultural location of a language in the world, recovery of distinct language, which contributes to the enrichment of the communication between human beings in a correct way regarding their function and within the environment where it's applied. What are the names of the greatest contributors to language fields? How would you label each of them? The greatest contributors to language fields are Fernandez de Saussure, the father of modern linguistics; Noam Chomsky, one of the most outstanding figures of 20th century linguistics, thanks to his work in linguistic theory and cognitive science; M.A.K. Halliday. He's known to have developed a grammatical theory known as functional systematic grammar or functional systematic linguistics. Andrew Martinet and his double articulation of language, and Simon Yates, who developed functional grammar; Leonard Bonthiel, represented with structural limbs; William Labov, dedicated to sociolinguistics, among many others. Thank you to listen me. Regards, Raquel Bautista.